Hi everybody, this is Dr. Palmer. I just wanted to go over a few things with you. I have updated the syllabus, and so you're no longer playing that Marketplace Live game for $40 per student, but you will be participating in another virtual global stock market activity. And let me just find this in your syllabus. But all the information is right here. And some of the things that you're going to learn in playing this game is that risk and rewards of investing in the stock market, and how to obtain information and analysis about companies and industries, different approaches for making the best stock selections and when to buy and sell them, how to buy and sell stocks, and how to track the progress of your stock. So as you can see, your team has to be registered by the 15th. So full instructions on this game is located in niihka, and your groups have already been assigned. So one person from each team needs to register the entire group. So I have posted a forum. Let me get to that. See here, move that out of the way. I have posted a forum in niihka. So if you look in your niihka account, here's some information. And as you can see, a lot of you have already posted your information. You're going to need each other's contact information. And as a team, you need to decide the best way that you're going to communicate about which 6 stocks to invest in. So if you look at this section, essentially the guidelines are here. And registrate. Your team has to be registered by the 15th. You can have a creative team name. And then on the 16th, you're going to invest a total of $1 million in at least 6 stocks. And I'm going to also upload a link to Yahoo Finance. Yahoo Finance is a really good resource too. But essentially, you want to do these steps. You want to track your stocks 3 times per week, list the closing price in dollars and cents, and you're going to eventually be preparing a graph of the closing prices for each stock. You can do this along the way, or you can just keep a record of it and then do it at the end. Your team also needs to take part in at least a minimum of 5 buy and 5 sell transactions. I would prefer it was different stocks. Like I had a student ask, well, can we buy 5 stock and hold on to them and then sell them? I mean, you can, but I think you would get more out of the trading process if you purchase 5 stock and then you sold off 5 different stocks. But again, it's going to kind of depend on what your team wants to do and kind of what's going on with your stock, of how you trade it. You're going to present a detailed record of your buy and sell transactions, and then on April 20th, you're going to sell your stock at that day's global stock market games closing price. You're going to summarize in a Prezi presentation and explain which stocks your team purchased. So number 7 is really important, because in your Prezi presentation, you want to definitely have all of these elements in there. At what price, how many shares or units or stocks did you purchase, explain why you purchased each stock, and then how much money your team made or lost. Explain why your team made any gains or losses, including any factors that affected your stock prices. So any factors affecting your stock prices could be anything. It could be environmental factors, it could be political, legal factors, a new law came out, a new policy was in place. Maybe there was a environmental threat like a tsunami that destroyed the corporate headquarters that affected the stock. So there's many different things or variables that could affect your stock, and so you want to kind of research that information by going to reputable websites. Yahoo Finance is a good one. Even the actual company's website will have updates on what's going on with the company. So I wanted to kind of go over the new game, the Global Virtual Stock Exchange, and essentially, you're going to sign up here, and your base salary is going to be the US dollar challenge, and then, the team leader comes up with a username, a password, email address. One person registers for the entire team. Your username could be a creative gameplay team name, and be creative. Keep it clean, but you can be creative there. So let's see here. I wanted to show you in your supplemental resources, I've kind of broken down each chapter with some of the main ideas. And so, like, what is a business and nonprofit organizations? I also give you links to other information, like more information about nonprofits. And then, let's see here. And this is just the top 100 nonprofits. You'll recognize some of these companies, but not all of them, like UNICEF, Doctors Without Borders. So I thought this is just something for your review. And let's see here. So anything in these supplemental resources could be a potential test question. I'm going to give you a study guide, but just keep in mind that the supplemental resources area are topics and concepts out of each chapter that I feel are real important for you to know. So for chapter 2 on business ethics and social responsibility, giving you some other information. This website here has a lot of different links. It's not my expectation that you go through every one of these links and read them. It's just a resource for you if you want to get, for you getting additional information about business ethics. And let's click out of some of this. There, I also have YouTube videos for you. So here, like, this is a YouTube video on corporate social responsibility. It's just a 3-minute video. And then here's one about corporate philanthropy. If it will load. So this is just a website that gives you the differences. So one of the main differences with corporate philanthropy and social responsibility is that corporate philanthropy is more about how organizations donate money or they donate equipment, whereas social responsibility is the company looks at society at large and factors that in without just looking at making money and profits. And how, for example, a chemical plant, if they were going to behave socially responsibly, they would never like pollute the environment with something that could be harmful to the people living in that area. And that's just one example. Also have some information here about age discrimination and the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. And that actual cutoff age is 40. So people 40 and over are in a protected class of not being discriminated against. So let's see here. These are all topics. Keep in mind, anything in the supplemental resources area are all topics that are within your chapters. Here's just some more information about gender harassment and sexism in the workplace, and then here's some information about sexual harassment and what that entails, unwanted advances on the job, and it could go either way. It could go male to female, female to male, male to male, female to male. It could go from boss to subordinate or subordinate to boss. So it can happen on all levels. And let's see here, your chapter 3, economic challenges facing businesses. Have a few videos, different market structures. So here's a video that goes over the different market structures and what markets that companies work in and operate in. So you have pure to perfect competition, monopolistic competition, oligopoly, and monopoly. Everyone is always pretty familiar with monopolies like Duke Energy, electricity companies, that type of thing. So you also have a figure in your book that highlights a table in your book that highlights this. So you have different videos here, and so I just wanted to kind of show you all that, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.